5-year laws passed denying convicted felons their rights to own firearms has been passed during 1960 to 1990. It was this time era that irrational, uh, foolish lawmakers barely passed these laws denying ex-felons the right to possess firearms and thereby preventing them from defending their own lives in their own home or even protecting their little children and wife with firearms. And these laws were passed in a time era where there was not much knowledge or attention brought to the issue. A few lawmakers got up in public and used sensationalism. They used a few violent crimes to justify the need for this, so that they could look hard on crime, and this would get them elected. And it was all about power. They were not concerned about protecting the American people, and they sold out the group of persons known as convicted felons, and there was not very many of them back then, so it was just a few people that they stepped on, and it didn't make a difference. But thanks to the internet, the truth is being brought out, and these irreputable lawmakers, they're all dead now. They're gone. There's a new breed of lawmakers out, and they're much more informed than the ones were that passed these laws. And you must realize that before 1960, we're talking 1776 all the way up to 1960. The rights to own firearms were never touched. Convicted felons, ex-felons, always had their constitutional right to protect their lives left intact. It was just during this time of the Martin Luther King Jr. civil rights marches and the sensationalism, using a few violent crimes to justify a police state. It was during this 40-year period that unscrupulous lawmakers passed unconstitutional laws. Now we're seeing with the internet the truth coming out that there are millions of us, millions of convicted felons in the United States without the right, without the constitutional rights. Are we creating a complete underclass citizenry that's going to live in a Soviet Union in the 1950s without the right to defend your life with firearms by passing criminal records out to the public where they can't get jobs and rent homes? You see that with the internet comes new information, and with new information comes new laws. And already under federal law, convicted felons may own black powder, muzzleloader type firearms, as well as Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Alabama, Maryland, and Alaska. Now, with the advent of the internet, the information is going to go out, and there will be a restoration of ex-felons' rights in this nation to full citizenship.